Magalhaes. I'm a Portuguese marketing consultant and I'll be your guide in this marketing management course. I'll share with you some of the knowledge that I got in these past 4 years as a marketing student, as well as the experiences that I had in marketing consulting. We'll look into some of the challenges that I faced in more than 20 marketing projects, including one that I had in India back in 2018. So let's start by talking about what marketing actually is. And what I bring you is a definition of the American Marketing Association. This was approved in 2017. Usually they launch different definitions of marketing throughout the years, and this was the most recent one. And what they say is that marketing is an activity, set of institutions and processes for creating, communicating, delivering, and exchanging offerings that have value for customers, clients, partners, and society at large. I know it's a big definition, but we'll look into a more simple one later. And the reason why this is a big definition is because it was developed throughout time. Philip Kotler defines marketing as satisfying needs and wants through an exchange process. We'll see later what this exchange process means, but let's take a deeper look into what marketing really is. So the first time when marketing was recorded in a dictionary was around 1555 to 65, and the definition was the act of buying or selling in a market. And you saw before that Kotler said that this was an exchange process, which is exactly what this act is. So buying or selling in a market. And what is this market? Well, there are a lot of really different definitions that you can find, but in the end, market is all about trade. And this trade is the exchange process that Philip Kotler is talking about. So if you want to put it in a simple way, and this is kind of my own opinion and point of view in marketing, but as a definition, marketing is a socio-economic science that is focused on the market. Obviously, marketing is a socio-economic science. The reason why I think it's really important to promote this is because marketing is a science. There is a lot of study, there is a lot of data and information that was collected and developed throughout time, and we need to respect that kind of information because there is a lot of things that we'll learn in theory that work in practice. And unfortunately, a lot of people think that marketing is an art and it only started developing when they found out what marketing was. But this is a science that, even though it only has 100 years, we need to study and learn with those 100 years of study and experience. The other part is socio-economic, and this is kinda the area where marketing fits, because there is a lot of study in terms of people and a lot of study in terms of economics. Maybe you've heard already someone saying that marketing is only about people, which is not true. That is an extremist point of view. Marketing is mostly about market, and like any other socioeconomic science, marketing consists of people and of economics. And the third really important part of this definition, and probably the most important one, is that this is a socioeconomic science that is focused on the market, and the market being trade. Like we saw before, Kotler says that marketing is all about satisfying needs and wants through an exchange process, and that exchange process being trade. So as marketing professionals, we study and create value in this trade, in this exchange process, which has developed throughout the years. 4 pieces of marketing that were discovered or developed by McCarthy. So apart from product, which can also be defined as service, we have price. So for every kind of trade that you do, and we saw that it could be goods, or it could be money, or it can be information, but you actually paying something. It's very rare for you to have something for free. There is something that you give in return, and most of times it's monetary value. And then we have place or distribution, and this is basically how you make the trade or where you make the trade. And back then, usually this trade used to be in marketplaces, in specific marketplaces, and we can still do it if we go to a store and we buy a product. But nowadays we can also buy stuff or sell stuff online through e-commerce. But distribution is not just where you sell or buy the product, but also all the process that makes the product go from where it was produced to the final consumer, including, for example, transportation. And finally, we have promotion, or you can also call it communication. And this is how you promote your product in order to make a trade. Obviously, no one is going to trade anything if they don't know it exists. And in order to know it exists, you need to promote it. This could be on-point promotion, where you promote your product or your service on the store, on the place, or you could do something like promoting on the radio, online. You could promote this outdoors. There are a lot of really different ways to promote and communicate your product, your service, your company. And this is where most of digital marketing comes in, because even though digital marketing has to do with distribution, especially if we're talking about e-commerce, most digital marketing is related to communications. You can relate it, for example, with advertisement through Facebook ads or Google ads, or to content marketing in, for example, blogs or newsletters. So these are only some of the fundamentals of marketing. There are a lot others that we will talk about in this course. And if you don't know a lot about these fundamentals, don't worry, I will talk about them in detail when we get there. But I actually advise you to kind of understand at least the definition of some of these.